Unfortunately, sometimes while sharing experiences with one another, those stories would devolve into war stories, almost as if we were glamorizing our addictions and our past behaviors. The group's decision to use higher power or God of your understanding instead of Yahweh or Yeshua the Messiah and to adopt a more inclusive tone was, in my opinion, another trick of Satan. A common theme of the enemy is to get us to believe that we are self-reliant and self-sufficient and in no need of Elohim's grace, mercy, and rescue. It was like we were trying to deliver ourselves, and that's why me and many others probably backslide so many times. As far as addictive personalities go, studies in the field of substance abuse have shown that the addictive personality doesn't even exist. It's a construct we as a society have made up to justify our addictions. What truly causes dependence on drugs and alcohol are various factors like psychological, state of being, past traumas, family relationships, and various other external elements. And I'll take it a step further and say that addictions are demonic attacks on our spirits. The closer I drew onto Jehovah, the more I realized how untrue the statement that I'm a recovering addict and I'll be an addict the rest of my life was. I was no longer recovering from my addictions. Jehovah had delivered me. Yeshua is a deliverer who frees us from our bondage to sin. Yeshua did not go around healing and restoring people and saying, okay, now you are recovering from your sickness or you're recovering from your blindness. No, not at all. When Yeshua was approached by the leper in Matthew 8, verses 2 and 3, it reads, "And behold, there came a leper and worshipped him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt, thou canst make me clean. And Yeshua put forth his hand and touched him, saying, I will. Be thou clean. And immediately his leprosy was cleansed. The leper had faith. He asked of Elohim to heal him, and subsequently he was delivered." Galatians 5 and 1 reads, "It is for freedom that Messiah has set us free. Stand firm, then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery." And I am not by any means saying that it happens for all of us exactly the same. But I know for myself that when I was trying to will myself into recovering from addiction, it never stuck. At one point in my life, sin was my master, and I was enslaved to it. Me personally, I had no power to break its hold on me until I understood that Yeshua was hung on a cross and died for me, and that changed everything. My debt to sin was prepaid by Yeshua's life redeeming mine. When Yeshua rose from that grave, sin and death lost its power forevermore, so that any and everyone who has a solid relationship with Yeshua has been set free from the power of sin. Praise Elohim that sin is no longer our master, so stop claiming recovery and start proclaiming deliverance.